Alexander IOHK. I've been working and doing all sorts of things in Africa since around 1990, so some 29 years now, and throughout my travels everywhere in the world, I've not found people who are more innovative and more able than I have in Africa. And for that reason, if there's an opportunity through blockchain or any other initiative to ensure that people in Africa get a fair crack of the whip, I'm all for it. Earlier this year in Ethiopia, we trained a cohort of people from Ethiopia and Uganda in our formal programming language for one of the blockchains that we build in Haskell code. It was a cohort of 19 Ethiopian women and 4 Ugandan women. We've since then offered all of them job contracts, and so our developers in Ethiopia and Uganda are Ethiopian and Ugandan women. In terms of other things we're doing, we're about to enter into a pilot program with the Ethiopian government where we will produce a stable coin tied one-to-one to the Ethiopian currency, the Ethiopian birr. And the key thing about that is that if we're serious about mass adoption of cryptocurrencies, people need a reason to hold them. And at present, they're a niche asset globally, even more so in Africa. But if people have a reason to hold them, because holding that asset allows you to more conveniently pay your regular utility bills, to sort out your vehicle registration, to do all sorts of things, then we're on the road potentially to mass adoption. And finally, why? We have a very strong focus on the way we should do business. Historically, Africa has been beset by relationships with organisations in the West which rely on, in that equation, one party in that equation being the expert and the other not being the expert. This may be heresy, but we also believe that's the case. But we believe the experts are the people on the ground in Ethiopia, the people whose day-to-day lives are beset with problems and a lack of convenience, government institutions and innovators who have already shown great resilience. They are the experts. And so when we work in these countries, we do 3 things. Very simple things, because it's IOHK. 1, we ask questions. 2, we listen. And 3, we learn on the basis that they're the experts, not us. Not once in all of our work in Ethiopia or any other developing country have people there said to us, we want technology. They may say, we've got this problem. This is a pain. We can't do this. They want utility, the ability to do things. And we help them to do that. And we also help them to capacity build. So in Ethiopia and Uganda, there are people from those countries writing code and developing their own solutions. And that's our approach. I think people need to understand and work in Africa for 2 reasons. First of all, if you're serious about working with the best talent, go to Africa. It's not the case that the talent and entrepreneurs and engineers and people who devise solutions are just as good in Africa. They're just as good as those in Silicon Valley and elsewhere, but with one big difference. In order to get to a place where they're able to try and demonstrate proof of concept of their innovations, they've already developed the kind of incredible resilience and ingenuity to get to that place that others in the developed world don't have to go through. That's the first reason.